and welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to understand how to build an AI agent to auto-analyze Google Sheets retail trends. So as the owner of a retail sales business, my objective is that every week at a specific day, my workflow should get triggered and automatically it should look up for the data in my Google Sheet about the weekly sales, and after that automatically OpenAI should generate the analysis for that sales, and after generating the analysis, automatically that should be shared as a mail on my Gmail account. So now here to automate the entire process, I need to connect my schedule by Pabbly with Google Sheets, OpenAI and Gmail using an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So to see the working of this automation and to learn this process step by step, let me all take you to my screen. Welcome to my screen. In this video, I'll show you how to automatically analyze your weekly sales data using AI agents and get smart insights delivered straight to your inbox. No manual work needed. Alright, so as you all know that I run a retail business and track all my sales in Google Sheets. So instead of manually reviewing the data every week, I use an AI agent built with Pabbly Connect. It automatically pulls my sales data on a weekly schedule, sends it to OpenAI to analyze trends like winter coats up 25%, peak sales on Saturday, and then emails me the insight through Gmail. This saves me hours of manual work and helps me make smarter stocking decisions based on the real-time sales pattern. Alright, so here on my screen you can see the Google Sheet that I've already created with the name retail sales, and here you can see the fields that I've taken such as product name, category, units sold, and sales data. And here you can see the weekly sales data that I've added in this Google Sheet. So now here my objective is that after adding the weekly sales data automatically at a specific day in a week, that means on the Saturday, an automation should run and should read all the details, all the rows of my Google Sheets, and then it should send all the data to OpenAI to analyze the entire retail sales. And after analyzing the sales, I want automatically it should send the entire analysis as a new mail like this. Alright, so here you can see the mail that I have received such as weekly sales analysis, and here you can see the entire mail that is a sales analysis generated by OpenAI. Alright, so now here in this video we are going to learn that how you can create this amazing automation by simply connecting your Google Sheets with your OpenAI account and Gmail using an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So here to access the Pabbly Connect, you have to search for pabbly.com/connect in your browsers and it will take you to the homepage of Pabbly Connect. So this is the homepage of Pabbly Connect, and here you can see two options that are sign in and sign up free. If you're a new user, click on sign up free and get free 100 tasks every month to explore the software. And if you're an existing user, click on sign in. Here I'm an existing user, so I'm clicking on sign in. Now after signing in, here you can see all Pabbly apps window where you can see all the applications of Pabbly. Here to integrate my applications, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect. Now this is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, and here to build my connection, I need to create a workflow first. So for that, here I'm going to click on this create workflow button given on the top right corner. Now here in this create workflow dialog box, I have to give a name to my workflow. So here I'm going to give the name as build an AI agent to auto analyze Google Sheets retail trends. And now after giving a name to my workflow, it is asking me to select the folder. So in the left side corner of this dashboard, you can see a folder section under which you can see the multiple folders that I've created with different names to save my workflows accordingly. So in this particular case, I'm going to select my folder as automations. You can select the folder as per your need. Also, you can create multiple folders to save your workflows accordingly. And now here to learn how to create a new folder inside Pabbly Connect, you have to click on this learn more hyperlink given over here. And by clicking on this, it will take you to a forum window where you can see all the instructions to how to create a new folder inside Pabbly Connect. Alright, so now moving back to my Pabbly's dashboard, and here to create a new workflow, I'm going to click on this create button given over here. Now here in this workflow window, you can see we have successfully created a workflow, and here on my screen you can see the two most important principles of an automation process, that are trigger and action. Where trigger says when this happens and action says do this. That means action is a response towards a trigger. Your automation can have a single trigger but multiple action steps. Now let's begin the automation by simply setting up a trigger. So here I'm going to select my trigger application as a feature by Pabbly, that is scheduled by Pabbly, because here here I've already told you that I want to run this entire automation once in a week, that is on the Saturday. So now here for that I need to schedule this entire workflow, and for that I'm going to use a feature by Pabbly, that is Schedule by Pabbly. So Schedule by Pabbly is a tool that helps you automate tasks by setting them to run at a specific times. People use it to schedule actions like sending emails, updating data, or triggering workflows without manual effort. Alright, so now here in my schedule trigger step, I'm going to select my trigger event as schedule workflow, and then it says how often you want to run your workflow. So here we have received the option as at regular intervals, once every day, days of the week, or dates of the month. So I'm going to select days of the week, and here for the days I'm going to select the day, that is Saturday. You can select it as per your need, and then it is asking me to set the time. So here I want the time should be 10 a.m. So I'm going to select the time as 10 a.m. And now you have to selecting all the required details. I'm going to click on this save. And here you can see we have received a successful response over here. That means we have successfully scheduled our workflow for the 10 a.m. of every Saturday. Alright, so with this we have successfully set up our trigger over here. So now here after scheduling our workflow, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to get all the rows, that means all the data from this Google Sheets that I've added over here in this retail sale, so that I can get all the weekly sales detail till now. So for that what I'm going to do is that I'm going to connect my Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect in this action step given over here. So in this action step, I'm going to select my action application as Google Sheets. So Google Sheets is a free web-based spreadsheet program that allows you to create, edit and share spreadsheets online. So here in my Google Sheets action step, I'm going to select my action event as get rows. So by using this particular action event, I'm going to retrieve all the rows from the sheet based on the specific range. Alright, so now you have to selecting my action event. I'm going to connect my Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect by simply clicking on this connect. Here to build a new connection, I'm going to select add new connection. If your Google Sheets account is already connected with Pabbly Connect, then you can click on select existing connection. And now here to build a new connection, I'm going to click on this sign in with Google. Here I'm going to select my desired account. And here I'm going to click on this allow and give access to Pabbly as your data is secured with Pabbly. Authorization successful. So here you can see we are now successfully connected. So moving forward, and then here it is asking me to select the spreadsheet. So I've already shown you that I have my spreadsheet with the name retail sales. So I'm going to select my spreadsheet as retail sales, and then it is asking me to select the sheet. So I'm going to select the sheet as sheet 1, and then here it is asking me to enter the range. So it says enter the range of the sheet here, example A2 to D5, and here in the important note it says you can use range as A2:D to get all filled rows. So here you can see in the Google Sheets we have the data till D column only. So we are going to use this particular range only, that is A2:D, so that we can get all the rows of a Google Sheet. And now after entering all the required details, I'm going to click on this save and send test request. And here you can see we have received a successful response where we have received all the details, that is product name, category, unit sold, sales data, row index, every detail as a single response. But here I want to receive this response in an array format. That is because I wanted to make these values, that means the data, in a comma separated value. So for that firstly I need to get all these details in an array format. So here to get this response in array format, I'm going to turn off this simple response button. That means I'm going to convert this response in an advanced format, and then I'm going to click on this save and send test request. And here you can see we have received a successful response where we have received a result, that means the data in an array format. So here you can see the entire data. So with this we have successfully set up this action step as well. So now after getting all the details in an array format, what we are going to do is that we are going to use a feature by Pabbly to extract the details from this array as a comma separated values. So for that we are going to add another action step over here, and here in this action step I'm going to select a feature by Pabbly, that is data transformer by Pabbly. So data transformer by Pabbly is a tool that helps you modify, format or extract data easily within your automation workflows. So here in my data transformer action step, I'm going to select my action event as line itemizer. That says convert the line items JSON to a comma separated text or values. So for that I'm going to select this particular action event, and now here to connect data transformer, I'm going to click on this connect. And then it says enter the line items array. So here in this line items array field, I need to enter the array from which I want to extract the details as a comma separated values. So now here instead of entering the array manually, here I'm going to map the data. Mapping data means insert data from previous step. That means here I'm going to map the data from the response that I've received in my trigger step or my previous action steps. Mapping makes our text dynamic so that whenever we're going to receive new response to our Google Sheets, then automatically this previously existing detail will be updated with the new one. So here for the line items array, I'm going to map a new array over here, and then I'm going to click on the save and send test request. And now after entering the array, I'm going to click on the save and send test request given over here, and here you can see we have received a successful response where we have received the product name as a comma separated values. Here you can see the category, unit sold, sales data, and the row index. So with this, we have successfully set up this action step as well. So now you have to extract the details in the comma separated values. What I'm going to do is that I'm going to give all this data to OpenAI to analyze the data. So for that, I'm going to add another action step over here, and here in this action step, I'm going to select my action application as OpenAI. So OpenAI is a company that develops advanced AI tools and models like ChatGPT. People use OpenAI to create content, write code, answer questions, and even generate creative ideas. So here in my OpenAI action step, I'm going to select my action event as ChatGPT, so that by using this particular model, OpenAI should generate an analysis for my retail sales. Alright, so now here to connect my OpenAI with Pabbly Connect, here I'm going to click on this connect. Again, here to build a new connection, I'm going to select add new connection. If your OpenAI account is already connected with Pabbly Connect, then you can click on select existing connection. And now here to build a new connection, it is asking me to enter the API token. So here following the instructions given below, here I've already logged in my OpenAI account, and from here I'm going to access the API keys given in the left side bar. So this is the API keys, and here I'm going to create a new secret key over here by giving a name to my key, that is retail sales, and then I'm going to select my project as default project, and then I'm going to create the secret key. So this is the API key generated, so I'm going to copy it, moving back to Pabbly's workflow, and here I'm going to paste the API token. Now here after entering the API token, I'm going to click on the save, and here you can see we are now successfully connected. So moving forward, and then it is asking me to select the AI model. So by clicking on this drop down menu, you can see all the existing models over here. So here in this particular case, I'm going to select my model as GPT-4. You can select the AI model as per your need, and then it is asking me to enter the prompt. So in this prompt field, I need to enter the prompt that I want to give to AI to generate the retail sale analysis for me. So for that, I'm going to add a relevant prompt over here. Alright, so here I've successfully added the details over here, where I've added some instructions for the AI and the details as products name, category, unit sold, and sales date. So now here again I'm going to map all these details. So here I'm going to map the details from the response that we have received through our data transformer. Alright, so these are the products name. Here I'm going to map the category. Here I'm going to map the units sold, and lastly here I'm going to map the sales data. Alright, so with this we have successfully added a prompt over here, and now after entering all the required details, I'm going to click on the save and send test request given over here. And here you can see we have received a successful response where we have received the content generated, where we have received the separately introduction, category, specific product, and here you can see the entire analysis generated over here. So with this, we have successfully set up this action step as well. So once we have received the analysis generated by OpenAI, I want to send this analysis as a new mail on my work email. So for that, I'm going to add another action step over here, and here in this action step, I'm going to select my action application as Gmail. So Gmail is Google's email service that lets you send and receive emails online. So in my Gmail action step, I'm going to select my action event as send email v2, so that automatically after generating the analysis, automatically that should be sent as a new mail on my Gmail account. And now here to connect my Gmail with Pabbly Connect, here I'm going to click on this connect. Again, here to build a new connection, I'm going to select add new connection. If your Gmail account is already connected with Pabbly Connect, then you can click on select existing connection. And now here to build a new connection, I'm going to click on this connect with Gmail. Here I'm going to select my desired account, and here I'm going to click on this allow and give access to Pabbly as your data is secured with Pabbly. Authorization successful. So here you can see we are now successfully connected. So moving forward, and then it is asking me for the recipient email addresses. So here I need to enter the email address to whom I want to send this mail. So here I want to send this mail to my work email. So here I'm going to manually enter the email so that my mail ID should remain static. So here I'm going to add my work email. And now after entering my work email, here it is asking me for the CC or BCC field. So here these fields are not required fields, so here I'm going to leave it blank, but you can add it as per your need. And here you can see automatically it has selected the sender email address. So here I'm not going to change it. Moving forward, here for the sender name, I'm going to enter the sender name as retail sales analysis. Moving forward, and here for the email subject, I'm going to map the email subject from the response that I've received in my OpenAI. So this is the email subject. Here this reply to field is not required field, so here I'm going to leave it blank. Here for the email content type, I'm going to select plain, and here for the email content, I'm going to map the content from the response received in my OpenAI. So firstly, I'm going to map the introduction, then I'm going to enter a space, and then I'm going to map all these details one by one. And with this, I have successfully added the content over here. And then it is asking me for the file name, attachment, and some other fields. So here these fields are not required fields, so here I'm going to leave it blank. And now you have to enter all the required details. I'm going to click on the save and send this request given over here. And here you can see we have received a successful response. That means we have successfully sent a mail on our email address. So let's go and check it. And here you can see the entire mail that we have successfully received with the subject as weekly sales analysis. Here you can see the entire mail generated by OpenAI with the sender name as retail sales analysis and the entire analysis generated by OpenAI. So with this, we have successfully set up an entire automation. Now let me summarize this whole video for you. So here we have selected our trigger as scheduled by Pabbly and our action as Google Sheets, data transformer by Pabbly, OpenAI and Gmail. So that every week at a specific day and at specific time, my entire workflow should trigger and automatically it should get all the rows from the Google Sheet, and after getting all the data in an array format, and after that automatically using line itemizer from data transformer by Pabbly, it is going to extract all the details in a comma separated value from the array, and after that automatically it is going to give all the data to OpenAI to generate the analysis, and after generating the analysis automatically it is going to be sent as a new mail on my Gmail account. Alright, so these were the steps to how to build an AI agent to auto analyze Google Sheets retail trends. I hope these steps were clear to you. Now if you want to use the same workflow, then you can find the clone link in the description box below. I hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching. Not only these applications, you can integrate many other applications with Pabbly Connect. So now if you have any doubt, then you can email us at support@pabbly.com, and if you have any query, then you can reach out to us at forum.pabbly.com, and if you have any pricing related issue, then you can simply visit our website, that is www.pabbly.com. So now if you liked our video, then please subscribe to our channel and share it with your friends.